Virginia Cathryn Gena Rowlands is an American actress of film, stage and television. The four-time Emmy and two-time Golden Globe winner is best known for her collaborations with her actor-director husband John Cassavetes in 10 films, in 2 of which, Gloria and A Woman Under the Influence, she gave Academy Award-nominated performances. Early years, Rowlands was born as Virginia Cathryn Rowlands in Madison, Wisconsin. Her mother, Mary Ellen Neal, was a housewife who later worked as an actress under the stage name Lady Rowlands. Her father, Edwin Mirren Rowlands, was a banker and a state legislator. He was a member of the Wisconsin Progressive Party, and was of Welsh descent. She had a brother, David Rowlands. Her family moved to Washington, D.C. in 1939 when Edwin was appointed to a position in the United States Department of Agriculture. Moved to Milwaukee, Wisconsin in 1942 when he was appointed as branch manager of the Office of Price Administration. And later moved to Minneapolis, Minnesota. From 1947-50, she attended the University of Wisconsin, where she was a popular student already renowned for her beauty. She left for New York City to study drama at the American Academy of Dramatic Arts. Career, early roles. In the early 1950s, Rowlands performed with repertory theatre companies and at the Provincetown Playhouse. She made her Broadway debut in The 7-Year Itch and toured in a national production of the play. Rowlands guest-starred on such anthology television series as Robert Montgomery Presents, Appointment with Adventure, Kraft Television Theatre, and Studio One. In 1956, she starred in Middle of the Night opposite Edward G. Robinson. She appeared alongside husband Cassavetes on an episode of the 1959 Euro-60 NBC detective series Johnny Staccato. She also appeared on an episode of the NBC Western series, Riverboat, starring Darren McGavin, and the ABC adventure series, The Islanders, set in the South Pacific. Rowlands made her film debut in The High Cost of Loving in 1958. In 1961 Euro-62, she starred as the deaf-mute wife of Robert Lansing on NBC's 87th Precinct. In that same season, she appeared on ABC's Target, The Corruptors, starring Stephen McNally. She also guest-starred in CBS's The Lloyd Bridges Show and ABC's Breaking Point. In 1963, she guest-starred in an episode on the NBC Western series, Bonanza and the Virginian, and The Lonely Hours, and Ride the Nightmare on CBS's The Alfred Hitchcock Hour. In 1967, she was cast as socialite Adrienne Van Leyden in the primetime ABC soap opera Peyton Place. Cassavetes era, Rowlands and Cassavetes made 10 films together, A Child Is Waiting, Faces, Machine Gun McCain, Minnie and Moskowitz, A Woman Under the Influence, 2-Minute Warning, Opening Night, Gloria, Tempest, and Love Streams. According to Boston University film scholar Ray Carney, Rowlands sought to suppress an early version of Cassavetes' first film, Shadows, that Carney says he rediscovered after decades of searching. Rowlands also became involved in the screenings of Husbands and Love Streams, according to Carney. The UCLA Film and Television Archive mounted a restoration of Husbands, as it was pruned down by Columbia Pictures several months after its release, in an attempt to restore as much of the removed content as possible. At Rowlands' request, UCLA created an alternate print with almost 10 minutes of content edited out, as Rowlands felt that these scenes were in poor taste. The alternate print is the only one that has been made available for rental. Late career. In 1985, Rowlands played the mother in the critically acclaimed made-for-TV movie An Early Frost. She won an Emmy for her portrayal of former First Lady of the United States Betty Ford in the 1987 made-for-TV movie The Betty Ford Story. In 1988, Rowlands starred in Woody Allen's dramatic film Another Woman. She played Marion Post, a middle-aged professor who is prompted to a journey of self-discovery when she overhears the therapy sessions of another woman. The review in Time Out described the character's trajectory. Marion gets to thinking, and is appalled to realize that so many assumptions about her own life and marriage are largely unfounded. In her desire for a controlled existence, she has evaded the emotional truth about relationships with her best friend, brother and husband. Time Out praised the marvelous performances in the film, adding, "Rowlands' perfectly pitched approach to a demanding role is particularly stunning." Film 4 have called her performance sublime, while Roger Ebert noted that it marked a considerable change in tone from her work with Cassavetes, thus showing how good an actress Rowlands has been all along. In 2002, Rowlands appeared in Myra Nier's HBO movie Hysterical Blindness, for which she won her third Emmy. She was later seen in The Notebook, which was directed by her son Nick Cassavetes. The same year, she won her first Daytime Emmy for her role as Mrs. Evelyn Richie in The Incredible Mrs. Richie. In 2005, she appeared opposite Kate Hudson, Peter Sarsgaard, and John Hurt in the gothic thriller The Skeleton Key. In 2007, she played a supporting role opposite Parker Posey and Melville Poupaud in Broken English, an independent American feature written and directed by her daughter Zoe Cassavetes. In 2009, she appeared on an episode of Monk. On March 2, 2010, she appeared on an episode of NCIS as lead character Leroy Jethro Gibbs's former mother-in-law, who is embroiled in a murder investigation. Rowlands has been nominated for 2 Academy Awards, 8 Emmy Awards, 1 Daytime Emmy, 8 Golden Globes, 3 Satellite Awards, and 1 SAG Award. Some of her notable wins include a Silver Berlin Bear, 3 Emmy Awards and 1 Daytime Emmy, 2 Golden Globes, 2 National Board of Review Awards, 2 Satellite Awards, and 1 Prize San Sebastian. Personal life: Rowlands was married to John Cassavetes from April 9, 1954, until his death on February 3, 1989. They had 3 children, all actor-directors, Nick, Alexandra, and Zoe. Filmography. References. External links: Gena Rowlands at the Internet Broadway Database, Gena Rowlands at the Internet Movie Database, Gena Rowlands at the TCM Movie Database.